Okay, I think we're good. Alright. Okay. Yes, we are. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much, Tanya. Okay. Yeah, thank you very much for letting me know, Tanya. Okay. Hello there, everybody. This is RBV13 here, and welcome back to the second episode thing of reacting to Star Trek fan films. As you all may know, I have said this a couple of times over, I am indeed a Trekkie. Even though I am indeed wearing a Star Wars shirt, but that is because I once was a fan of Star Wars many years ago. So now I mostly watch Star Trek now. Yeah, exactly, but nature calls. Okay. Okay, yeah, man, the Star Trek fan film community is thriving, seriously thriving. I think I have seen more. I think I have seen more Star Trek fan films than I have seen in Star Wars fan films recently. Okay, and sometimes very loudly. That's indeed true, Epic. Definitely true. Okay, and yes, Tanya, thank you very much for letting me know. Okay. Okay, so let's see what something Mr. Spicy Gaming is saying. I have a 9mm. Used it on a family of 6 for cutting meat in line. Then I ran over a family of 4. Okay, this is a meme about rappers telling on themselves. Okay, so that's a meme? Okay, I guess it's like, I don't know, dark humor memes? He can't see my thing? Oh, really? I'm not sure what thing you... Oh, your chat message? Yeah, I don't know why. I can only assume it's because YouTube's been censoring things lately. It happened before. Like, I remember... Yeah, you're right about that, Tanya. That was definitely not funny. You're definitely right about that, Tanya. Okay, now then. What was I saying? Oh yes, YouTube has indeed been doing something with censoring things. Like, I remember the other stream that we did do about cursing. Yes, I did do a stream about cursing. And it seems that there was quite a few people that put up some kind of testing out the censorship of YouTube. And they put down quite a bit of curse words in it, and so far their chat message did not show up. And I was like, huh, that is strange. It's dark humor. Dark humor, yeah. Okay. Sometimes I don't get dark humor myself. Okay. Yeah. Um. Yeah, you're right about that, Epib. Definitely sounds like that. And you're right, Tanya. That was definitely not funny. Okay. 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 In the first, like, you don't drive a car. Ah, yeah. Yeah, that would definitely make sense. I think the last time something Mr. Spicy Gaming told me that he is 13 years old. So there was no way for him to drive a car. Okay. And so, today, we're gonna look at some Star Trek fan films. And it'll be awesome. I gotta get the notepad up. Alright, there we go. Notepad for me to put links in. There we go. Bruh, YouTube, stop blocking it. I'm sorry, Tanya. I really don't know what in the world is going on. Me and Epip did not block anyone. Yeah, me and Epip did not block anything or delete any messages. We didn't. And I made sure I set the chat to live chat for all messages visible. I really don't know what's going on. It's a link. Oh, that's why. Oh, that's why. Okay. That's why. You cannot... I don't even know for sure. Yeah, sometimes it's like that, something Mrs. Basic Gaming. Yeah, sometimes it's like that. Okay. Now then, Tanya. It's a link. It seems that YouTube has a thing with links. You would have to be a moderator in order to submit links. Okay. Yeah. It's okay. Yeah, yeah, you see, that's what happens. Like, that's what it would look like if one of us would delete a message or block a message. It would be like that. Okay. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, YouTube has a thing that unless you're a moderator, you cannot put links up. If you could tell me what video you want me to look at, Tanya, or something that you want me to look up, please let me know. Okay. Now then, first Star Trek fan film. Okay.
How did this happen?
Oh, you were just testing out the YouTube system. Ah, okay. It's all good. Okay. I'm sorry, Tanya. I do not make the rules. Unless it's just that YouTube really does have a thing that no one can submit links but a moderator. Don't know why, but I do not make the rules. Okay. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, so we're all testing out how YouTube does things now. Okay. Now what was I doing? Okay. Okay, I think that's a Klingon bird of prey. Or is it a Klingon? Yeah, it's a Klingon D7. Okay, it's one of your vids. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and check out. I'm gonna go ahead and check out your channel. Yeah, let me go and copy that. Send it over to your channel real quick. Okay, so here we go. On the guy in my name, somehow, with the weird crap I say, somehow I got moderator on these channels, lol. some weird thing. I don't know what in the world is going on. That is so weird, something Mr. Spicy Gaming. Okay. Yeah, like what Epip said. Yeah, it's usually you put .com as in the words, and not as a website link. That'll be fine. Okay. Don't watch the vid. Look in the description. Okay, she's playing Stage Simulator. Wait, that does look like Stage Simulator. Okay, I'll take a look into that very soon. On the one that says don't watch the vid in the description. Okay. Oh, it's Roblox. It's Roblox Stage Simulator. Okay. Okay, so don't watch the video. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I see now. The music, you click on this link for the music to this video in order to prevent copyright music. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, there's a song in the description. Yeah, it's right there, yeah. Okay. Don't? Okay, look up how World War II went down, first link. Okay, I'll do that a little later, something Mr. Spicy Gaming. Okay. Now then, what was I doing? Oh, yes. Okay, here we go. Klingon. Okay. D7.
You got anything?
No, I'm not reading an entrance anywhere. The entire...
Okay, I don't want you to get copy. Oh, don't worry. Oh, don't worry. If there's a copyright claim and stuff like that, I can always just, like, cut the music out. No biggie.
The entire structure is not only subterranean. The entire thing is made of solid neutronium.
Underground tunnels?
No, just solid metal below the ground.
Okay.
Who built a building without any doors?
Like a bunker.
What?
What's your status, Commander? We're reading phaser fire down there.
Sorry, Captain, can't really chat right now. We're a little busy, what with the very important mission to save the
Oh,
galaxy.
the retro, the retro.
Terrible enemy, all that.
Oh,
We've managed to elude the ship that was chasing it.
what the
We're a little
frick?
busy, what with...
That. Oh, the retro Star Trek. Now you're tugging my heartstrings right there. Oh, the sound of the retro, yeah. The sounds of the retro Star Trek phaser sounds. And the 1960s Star Trek, communicator. I would love to get one of those. So if a person was to talk to me over the phone, I could just flip my phone and hear that classic Star Trek sound when that communicator came up. Man, I love that. That reviewer guy. Hello there. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today?
important mission to save the galaxy and fighting a great and terrible enemy, all that.
We've managed to elude the ship that was chasing us. We're almost back in transporter range. I'm pulling you out.
No, Captain, this is too important.
Your name, by the way. Oh, okay.
Sure we can hold this position.
I'm pulling you out. That's an order.
Yeah, assert his
Reach
authority.
transporter room. Prepare to beam up the landing party.
Captain, I'm picking up 3 Klingon battlecruisers dead ahead on an intercept course.
Uh-oh.
Where'd they come from?
I'm not sure.
Klingons are masters of warfare.
Due to energy fields emanating from
The
the
D7 is a cloaked vessel.
It looks like they've been concealing their ships over the planet's south pole.
We raise the shields. We won't be able to beam up the landing party.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I know I am repeating myself, but then it's just because of stream delay. Okay. Okay, I don't know what in the world is going on. Okay, that reviewer guy, how are you doing today? S-I-S-K, I don't know how to say that. I'm just gonna call you Sis. Sis says, in an alternate timeline, Paris can... I think it was Captain Paris or Admiral Paris. Put his penis in an opening on Kess's back. Okay, that must be some alternate timeline. Yeah, I guess that would make sense then. Okay.
The artifact activated on its own. It must be proximity to whatever's down there.
Damn it. My phaser just stopped working. We're sitting ducks.
My tricorder's cutting out too. I'm not getting accurate readings, but the power output of the structure seems to be increasing rapidly. It must be dampening our gear.
Do you hear that?
Definitely like a
I'm
Star
fine
Trek
back here.
thing, the one with dampening energy
Must have
waves.
taken out their disruptors too.
Well, Klingons prefer fighting with swords. We need a solution fast.
The emergency batons are composed of titanium. They won't be able to cut through those.
Nice, okay. That's smart.
I have a thought.
Excalibur.
That's risky.
Ah.
What do you got, Bruce?
We could try a near warp transport. Go to warp for 1 second, get past the Klingons, and then kill the engines just long enough to energize the transporter. And go right back to warp.
The timing would be critical, but we could do it, sir.
Okay, it's classic Star Trek trope.
Let's do it.
Do impossible
Stand by
things.
warp engines.
Do seemingly
Transporter.
impossible things.
Beam up the landing party the instant we drop out of warp.
Aye, sir.
Oh, Klingons in their backlets. Man, come on, Federation dudes. Kick some Klingon butt.
I'm ready, sir.
Sensors ready.
Ready.
Yeah, that is weird, yeah.
Sir, I'm picking up a blip on the motion sensors astern.
Oh, I knew it was a bird of prey. I freaking knew it. But in fact, I think it was still a D7, not
Correct it.
exactly sure.
We've taken damage to the starboard nacelle, preventing drive plasma.
Hard to port. All auxiliary power to shields.
Battle cruisers are opening fire.
Okay, one Klingon down. Ah, that's a classic Klingon knife.
The starboard nacelle has been destroyed, sir.
Starboard nacelle this time.
Forward shields, 40% and falling.
I see some of them with heavy
Evasive
guns.
maneuvers.
Oh
I'm
man.
picking up more ships.
Yes! F them up.
Target their weapons array. We need to take some heat off the Excalibur.
Computer identifies.
Yep, I
lead ship
knew
as
it. F yeah.
USS Chamberlain, Foley class.
Foley class. I've never heard of that one.
Ensign Thielen, attack pattern alpha. Full
Classic attack
impulse.
pattern. I like that.
Aye, sir.
Ares class ship. I love that.
Sir, the target's been disabled.
180-degree turn, hard about. Let's take some pressure off our boys.
This is why I became a pilot.
Man, nice move. Nice move. Okay, nice. Yeah, she held her own against a Klingon. Man, she held her own against a Klingon. That is awesome. Klingons are strong and battle tested. I mean, battle hardened warriors.
Ship to ship.
Captain, I just fixed that ship.
Yes, sir.
You've managed to have it out less than a week, and you've already wrecked it again.
Well,
that is classic Captain Kirk kind of stuff. Starfleet Command. I think I remember that in Starfleet Command Starfleet Command once said to Kirk, if I am indeed correct, is that they said, "Really, Kirk? Really? We just repaired that ship, gave it an upgrade, gave it an overhaul and stuff like that, and you still managed to wreck the ship?" And I bet Scotty was like, here we go again. But I guess it can't be helped, knowing that the Enterprise is the flagship of the Federation. So odds are the Enterprise would have been the biggest target of them all. Like, you defeat the Enterprise, you would possibly demoralize the morale of Starfleet. Like, the Enterprise is like the flagship that whoever's in trouble, they would normally try to contact the Enterprise first. Or at least see if the Enterprise is near their location.
Technically, the Klingons wrecked it. How'd you know we needed assistance?
Well, when you deviated from your flight plan and we lost contact with your transponder, we figured that you probably needed backup. Are you able to continue with your mission, Captain?
Life support systems damaged. Repairs underway.
Well, we lost the starboard nacelle, but she still has a lot of fight left in her.
F
Well,
yeah.
by all means, proceed. We'll give you cover fire.
All four.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it right there. He says that she can take more hits. She, meaning the ship. And a lot of starship captains, perhaps even Captain Kirk and Captain Picard, many other members of Starfleet actually call their ship a she. Because I do believe it all started with Doc McCoy in Star Trek TNG. Dr. McCoy said, "The Enterprise. If you treat the Enterprise like a lady, she will always get you back home." And also the emotional attachment to the ship that the crew has. They start calling the ship a she. That's one of the things I just don't get about the Star Trek movies. The Enterprise is a character. Even though it's a ship, the ship is a character. It is like their home away from home. Oh, Mario, dare I dare you to say something you watched out of context. Why? For the future, of course. That would definitely make sense then. Because of how how people, like for instance, if I were to say one thing, another person could say it in another. Huh. Where's that man? Okay. Hey, where did Tanya go? Huh. Subs to brain fell out. Is a possibility, but maybe.
Forward weapons fire at will.
The D7 has routed reserve power.
Okay, D7 class.
Those other ships aren't going to stay disoriented for long. Concentrate our fire on the D7.
Yeah, D7's a tough motherfucker. You take that ship down. Oh, that's beautiful. Attack pattern alpha. Okay. That is beautiful right there. Classic Starfleet thing to do. Like, you know that your enemy has superior firepower. So, what did they do? They would normally try to have their shields, like, how can I say it? Their shields, it's like an electric field. Or think of it like static electricity. But the static electricity goes from one ship to another to where it is like that it forms a bubble around multiple ships. So what they are doing is sharing the load when it comes to protecting each other with their shields. Yeah, classic Starfleet. Alright, then they split up. Attack pattern, I think attack pattern beta, or is it alpha still? Yeah, F that D7 up.
Did you find anything?
I was on to something before the Klingons attacked.
Took out the first wave, but there's more incoming.
And be prepared. Our phasers haven't been working. You may need to use batons.
Energy dampening field around the planet, yeah.
We'll give you cover.
And you still have no idea how to get in?
I think the device is locking onto something inside the structure.
Nice!
What if that's the way in?
And what if there's no way out?
Then I guess saving the galaxy is its own reward.
Yes, you're right.
Okay. Oh, and also, in case that you were wondering, they have masks like that due to the fact it's the you-know-what thing. And also at the fact is that I can only assume they're trying to roleplay as if they're on a different planet.
My tricorder's working again.
Maybe this room is shielded from whatever is causing the interference.
Seems that way. Well, the good news is we can safely breathe in here.
F yeah.
Okay. What's the bad news?
Okay. And now, sorry for pausing. This thing here, I can only assume it's supposed to resemble Iconian technology. Not many people, perhaps non-Star Trek fans, or perhaps new Star Trek fans, not exactly sure. But me and a whole bunch of other Star Trek fans definitely know about definitely know some things about the Iconians, but maybe not a lot. And according to what they just did, they entered like some kind of wormhole. Not exactly a wormhole, but I can only assume it's a hole in a different dimension that is inside the planet. Okay. Which would definitely, man, if technology like that exists today, that would be crazy.
Bad news is that this room is not just shielded, it is completely sealed off. And the artifact is powered down again. So that's a fun new problem to solve.
Well, I guess we're lucky this is your sort of thing, huh?
True.
Yep, Iconian.
That is
Yep.
definitely not in Spanish.
Definitely Iconian.
No. It looks almost like Ikobar, but not quite right.
Yep, an Iconia Gateway Network.
I think this is a list of star system coordinates. And it's updating based on stellar drift.
So, it's a map of the galaxy?
Mm-hmm.
For what purpose?
I don't know. But let's find out.
Okay. Yeah, see what I mean? I do believe that we would call this trans-dimensional travel.
What is this?
Hologram?
I don't think that's a hologram.
Trans-dimensional travel, man.
What are you reading?
I'm reading that landscape. The mountains, the water, the content of the air. It's like it's just on the other side of a doorway.
But not a doorway. At least not in the physical sense.
It's incredible. I can feel the wind. The chill in the air. It's real.
Not a transporter.
Okay. Alright, theyluvjaxon. Okay, theyluvjaxon, said, yo, could you watch my video? It's different to every video I used to do. Alright? Jeez, I am old and I don't even know what some people are saying. Okay, yo, homie, could you watch my video? It's different. I'm joking, Jackson. Okay, I used to do if not OFC. Oh, it's okay, I'll watch your video a little later. Okay, and I did not mean to make fun of you, Jackson. I would never do that. It is just somehow young people words makes me feel old. Okay. Well, does mayo go good with tuna? Yes, it does. I would know my mom does it all the time.
Not a wormhole. So...
Space folding. Something we've only begun to theorize and dream about.
Oh, wait a minute, was it?
Not a wormhole. So...
Space folding.
Yep. Yep, I knew it. Space folding, aka transdimensional travel. There is definitely a lot of books out there. I can even show you. Yeah, see, transdimensional travel. Transdimensional travel is way beyond space-time travel, which is thought by some to be the nadir of the universe. It is not. It takes masterful beingness on many levels of existence to master the art and technique of transdimensional travel. Yeah, see, transdimensional adjective pertaining to beings from another planet or dimension. The ability for these beings to transcend certain dimensions such as space-time and possible unknown dimensions. So you can possibly use transdimensional travel as a way to travel from planet to planet, city to city, anywhere. And that's like one of the reasons why, not exactly the reason, but one of the reasons why I love Star Trek. Like, it talks about things way before anything. Like, for instance, there was a whole bunch of social issues that was not a thing in the 60s, but it exists today. To be honest, I just want to like and comment. Oh sure, I'll take a look into your video very soon, Jackson.
Something we've only begun to theorize and dream about. But it's real. Whoever these people were, they could travel across the stars in a single step.
Yeah, Iconians.
Can you imagine what we could do with this? We could explore distant worlds and far corners of the galaxy, even other galaxies. We could scan dangerous stellar phenomena without putting anyone's life at risk. We could send aid and supplies to worlds in need.
Imagine the evil that could be done with this.
Yeah.
Absolute conquest of entire worlds and civilizations.
Or it could be used for glorious revolution. For too long, our empire has been ruled by politicians, greedy kavadla who care only about their own power and glory. With this, we will finally restore our empire to the people, to the honorable.
How did you get
Okay, we'll do, Jackson.
That's for me to know and you to never find out. I must thank you, though. You have done us a great service. That component was the only piece of the puzzle not present here. When you activated it on your ship, it powered up the gateway here, which locked onto it. With this power, we will restore our empire.
So you get rid of the evil, power-hungry politicians, and then what? Take power yourself, I assume?
I will restore honor to the empire. Federation coward like you could never understand.
I understand that once you overthrow the Klingon High Council, you won't stop there. You'll use this device to conquer the Federation and whoever else you choose.
Spoken like a self-righteous human. You would be no different. At least we admit who we are. You would use this device to conquer the galaxy with words, with ideas, turning every race into a copy of yourselves. Just like you've done with your entire human federation. We preserve species under our protection.
Diversity is the Federation's greatest strength.
Yeah, that's true.
What would you know about strength? I'm surprised just feed the race.
Oh man, don't go up against a Klingon, man. Klingons are tough motherfuckers. Don't shoot. Yep, their armor is tough. Double. What? What was that? Did he really just? Did he really? Okay, maybe like 20 to 30 minutes. Alright, as soon as I get done this video, I will go ahead and take a look into your video, Jackson. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look into your video as soon as I get done this. Okay. And did this guy... That is such classic Star Trek. The classic Star Trek of holding your fists, like, you know, you put your hands together like this to form a double fist. And you freaking use that thing as a weapon. Oh man. Such classic Star Trek. I'm surprised that in the new Star Trek, they didn't do moves like that. Only in Lower Decks, but I didn't see them do it in the regular TV shows. That won't work. Their armor.
It's stuck on stun.
Oh, it's stun. Yeah. Oh, okay, so I see now. It is definitely classic Star Trek, because in classic Star Trek, the Federation and the Klingons were at war with each other.
Lance, the portal.
You will not stop me, pitiful human animal.
Now.
Damn, he's going. LOL. Yeah. I agree on that one, Jackson. Okay, that would explain things. Right there. That would definitely explain things from what happened before. In case that some of you may not know, if I am indeed correct, please correct me if I'm wrong. There was a thing that a Klingon ended up in the Romulan Empire. Judging by that symbol right there, that is a symbol of the Romulan Empire. And a Klingon saw the cloaking technology of the Romulans. And ever since then, I think if I remember correctly, the Klingons did try multitudes of times to copy that tech so they'll be for their own birds of prey. Okay, you know what they say about the Sweet Home Alabama, if you know what I mean. I know exactly what you mean, Something Mrs. Spicy Gaming. These guys make Shatner look like a great actor. Shatner is a great actor.
That was close.
Too close. Now, how do we get out of here?
And what do we do with this tech?
Destroy it. Yep, Romulan.
How did this happen again?
That Klingon has a mean left hook.
Yes, they do.
Right.
Klingons don't F around.
You may return to duty, Captain. Please alert me if there are any persistent symptoms.
And the rest of the crew?
0 fatalities. Several minor injuries, although most have returned to duty. I do have Ensigns Clark and McHale on rest.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop it right here. I know that these people are not professionals, but I can only assume is that these could be early Vulcans. I'm not exactly sure, but I really do not recall seeing Vulcan ears like this. Well, once again, I guess there was no Vulcan ears around at the time, I guess. So they had to substitute with elf ears. But it's cool though, it is pretty darn close enough. Just like how there's Romulan ears and Vulcan ears, even though Romulans and Vulcans are the same species.
For 48 hours.
That would do us all some good. Thank you, Doctor. Commander Beck.
Roger.
This looks like a film, NGL. Technically, in a way, it is, but at the same time, it cannot be a film. Due to the fact is that the Star Trek fan film guidelines would possibly crack down on these people if they were to make a film. Even though it would have been such an awesome film, though.
Mean left hook, huh?
Well, I couldn't tell her what really happened.
I said duck.
I thought you said look.
Well, you blew up my favorite tricorder, so let's just call it even.
I thought we decided to destroy all the evidence.
I could have just wiped the memory core.
Don't want to take any chances because even if you were to wipe out a memory core.
Sure, you're okay with this?
I don't want to lie to the crew. But we can't risk word getting out about what we found. Too much harm can come from that technology in the wrong hands.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you?
Can you all imagine if any nation on this planet were to get their hands on something that can be used for transdimensional travel? That would be insane. Like, armies, and I mean armies, can go to another country in a matter of seconds. Type in these coordinates, press enter, boom, a freaking transdimensional gateway that gets armies to go from one country to another instantly. That is crazy. Always wipe twice. Get them Klingons. F yeah, F.
You? I mean, this is the kind of discovery you've been dreaming of for years. Are you sure you can give that up?
I can't help but think of the possibilities. All the other discoveries it could lead to, all the good we could do with tech like that in the Federation's hands. But I know you're right. Anything with that much potential could be used to do terrible things too. I'm not sure anyone's ready for that kind of power. Not even us.
Not even the people who made it. Whoever they are. They seem to be gone now, though.
Well, maybe someday. Somebody else will find out what happened to them. I hope we're ready then.
Oh, that's Oh, okay. That's definitely early Star Trek. I think during the time. Yeah, I think it was during the time of the possibly years later? Yeah, maybe, yeah, years later from the first Star Trek movie? Because Starbase, Starfleet, yeah. Starbase was, the Federation Starbase was not like this. It was much, in fact, it was much bigger in the first movie, I think. Yeah, so this is really early. Yep, really early. Like, there's 1 nacelle, 2, 3. This was definitely before the Enterprise, I think. Yeah, this is kind of cool. Now you see why now you might see why that I'm a Trekkie. All right. Okay, now then, as I gave my word to Jackson. So, okay. Oh yeah, 492 subs. Way to go. Okay, how can that be a thing? Okay, how could this be a thing? 492 subs and with only 3 videos. 3 videos. Jeez. Okay. Alright, let's see. Walking Dead Season 3 Random Moments. Okay, I guess we're gonna go... Okay, you came back, bro. Oh, okay, you came back. Okay. Alright.
This little thing won't kill anybody. Just gotta see if it'll light. Stand back.
Uh-oh.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Okay, gotta like the memes. I took a break for a year. Oh, okay, that makes sense then.
Did you kill your friend Lee because he was a monster? So you wouldn't hurt. Now I wish.
Okay, just want to make sure in case I have another tab here that has the music in it, you know. It's all good.
I wish it hadn't been me who had to do it.
Okay. Ugh. What the crap, kid?
What? I aimed for the head.
Oh, the kid got swag. The kid got swag and he wisecracked. What? I aimed for the head? Ah. Okay, I am surprised, Jackson. I am surprised that you didn't do this. Right there. Right there. This point here, you could have possibly used Jacksepticeye's top of the morning to you laddies. Right there. Yeah, he could have possibly used top of the morning to you laddies. And then put up that slap sound after that. It's like, top of the morning to you, laddies. Well, you get the idea, but still, it's very cool, though. Way to go, Clementine! Drive that epic car. Another meme, okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, copy this. Okay, we put it over here in a notepad. Okay. Okay, copy that. Okay. And then we paste you here. There we go. Okay. Okay, copy. No thanks. Yeah. Like and comment? Oh, okay, I'll do that very soon. Okay. Okay, here we go. Copy that. And I'll paste you here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Now then, okay. I'm gonna think it was this one. Okay, let's go give it a like. Okay. Okay, I see a trend going on here. There's nice. Nice. Cool. Keep it up. Nothing about okay, I'm just gonna put nice. Yeah, that's gonna be the meme seems the meme of this video. Nice. Nice. And then I'll put nice. There you go. Okay, there we go. There you go. I gave it a like, and then I gave it a comment. Alright. I gave that one a like as well. Okay. 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 That fan film was awesome. It definitely captured the spirit of Star Trek. Classic Star Trek. It has a little bit of a modern feel to it, but at the same time, you want to keep it classic, especially when they're using the old school uniforms. Man, that was awesome. Okay, I'm possibly gonna go ahead and sub to these people. Yeah, I'm possibly gonna go ahead and sub to these people. They're definitely good. There you go. Gave it a sub. There you go. Okay. Okay, endosymbiosis. Okay, endosymbiosis, okay. Okay, let's see. In man-machine symbiosis. It's a symbiosis of man and machine. Okay. It is a man who must adjust. The machines can't. imperils American computer scientists. That definitely does make sense. But knowing that quote is practically useless almost due to the fact of Lieutenant Commander Data. It can definitely prove that at one day, machines will be advanced enough that they'll be able to adjust themselves and how they interact with the world.
Stardate 3607.9.
Constitution class, yeah.
3G516, where long-range sensors
like
have
a
detected
USS Kondo, you
unusual
can't
field
use
attack
Enterprise
and
due
subspace
to
distortion.
its copyright.
While rumors abound regarding this sector of the neutral zone, we will investigate with caution.
Classic
Dropping
Star
out of warp,
Trek
Captain.
sounds.
Proceeding at full sublight speed.
Distance, Kavura?
Much too closer, only 900 kilometers.
All stop.
All stop.
Greensboro, what happened?
I don't know.
Okay, build a machine to suit the man. Exactly, Abib.
Helm shows we stopped at 4,000 kilometers.
Sorry we got ourselves into this neutral zone. Helm, reverse.
Okay, and also in case that some of you may want to know what the neutral zone is. The neutral zone, it's like, how can I explain it? Okay. If any of you out there may remember the DMZ, the demilitarized zone, that is essentially what the neutral zone is. The neutral zone, in this case, since it is the retro Star Trek, the classic Star Trek, is that in the classic Star Trek, the neutral zone was between the Federation and the Klingons. However, if a Federation vessel were to go into the neutral zone, the Klingons would possibly potentially shoot them down. But knowing that they have to have permission from the Klingons in order to go to the in order to proceed into the Klingon side of the neutral zone, and the same thing that would have to happen if the Klingons was to enter the Federation side of the neutral zone. They would have to have permission from the Federation in order to go in it. If either the Federation or the Klingons have hostilities, like they just want, like they're like this, but at some point the Klingons or the Federation may want to do this, that is war. So yeah.
No response from the engine, sir. The board is green, but we're not moving.
Captain, inertia is pulling us forward.
Shields up, red alert. Kavura, what's happening?
We're being pulled toward the distortion and accelerating. We'll make contact in less than 2 minutes.
What was that?
Readings are correct, Captain. The anomaly is an artificial wormhole.
Artificial
He's
wormhole.
accelerating. Contact in 45 seconds.
Okay, so it's an artificial wormhole, meaning that the wormhole was made by someone or something, and it's not a natural wormhole. That could be saying the will of the cosmos made it, but it was actually made by an advanced species.
Captain, sensors show this is not a wormhole. It reads as
what, science officer?
as a living organism.
Oh, so the wormhole is a living
10 seconds.
organism.
All hands, this is the captain.
Okay, so that's what it is. So it's a living organism. Okay, so that definitely takes a classic sci-fi trope, isn't it? A living being, a living creature, a living being or whatever is inside a wormhole. Not exactly inside the wormhole, it is the wormhole. There could be like ships that says, ooh, this is pretty. Let's go ahead and check it out. And boom, the ship is being eaten by a living being. The Venus, it's like a Venus flytrap. The fly goes near the Venus flytrap, but at some point the Venus flytrap eats the fly.
Brace for impact. Repeat, brace for impact.
Captain, sensors show we are inside the wormhole. No forward momentum.
Ah, the distortion in their voices meaning time and space slowed.
Commander, the first officer, chief engineer, and helmsman are also gone. Commander, what's happening? What do we do?
Okay, I see what this is going. This is cool.
Kabir, what's happening? Where is everyone?
I don't know. Computer,
Working.
locate Captain Manning.
Captain Manning is not aboard the Congo.
Computer, locate First Officer Rampart.
First Officer Rampart is not aboard the Congo.
Computer, how many crewmen are on board the Congo?
189.
Computer, how many male crewmen are on board the Congo?
There are no male crewmen aboard the
I
Congo.
knew it! I had a feeling that was gonna happen, but it's cool though. I guess I couldn't understand knowing that this is Star Trek, anything could happen. And this wormhole. And I can only assume that this wormhole took the men out. Okay, that definitely makes sense, but it's cool though. I like where this is going. Like, this may actually show that women can indeed command a ship, which is entirely awesome. And so that could be in turn turning into a rescue operation to rescue the men. Okay, I like this is where this is going.
Computer, scan the exterior of the ship. Locate Captain Manning.
Unable to locate Captain Manning.
Computer, locate all male crewmen of the Congo.
Unable to locate any male crew members of the Congo.
Classic. Oh, that can be a possibility, Epic, but the thing is, Epic, is that in a Constitution class ship, there's supposed to be 400, roughly 300. Matter of fact, I think it's around 200 or perhaps even close to 300, but at the max 400. There's supposed to be like about the max of 400 crewmen inside a Constitution class ship. So somehow 100 to 200 crewmen are gone.
All hands, this is Commander Mahara. It would appear that all male crew members are no longer aboard the Congo. Internal and long-range sensors are unable to locate them. While it is our obligation to locate and recover them, this area of the neutral zone is highly unpredictable.
Makes sense.
All remaining department heads report to the briefing room. I will meet you there momentarily. All secondary department heads report to the bridge immediately. Whatever we do, we must do it quickly. Mahara out.
Yeah! Okay. She's calm. It's like her crewmen are gone. Although you gotta have to maintain calmness in situations. Makes sense.
Mason, you're with me. I'll take the captain's chair.
Okay, so she's second in command. Okay.
must confess, I'm confused on our situation. So let's begin by introducing ourselves.
Summer Jameson, Science Officer. However, my background is medical, so I can help with both.
Lauren Ferraro, Engineering. Sensors indicate
she's
that there are no
Scotty,
ships in the air.
which is cool though. She's like the
Also,
Scotty of the group.
Systems are down, including environmental control. We can't leave the rest of the crew behind.
Scotty was awesome.
Commander, what happened on the bridge? What do we know?
Something about this part of the neutral zone? Something about the anomalies? Time itself? All we know is the ship winked out and all...
Okay, wow, they are in trouble now. Who's gonna get stuck jar? Who's gonna open stuck jars and kill spiders for these women? I don't know.
All of the male crew members are gone.
There are no anomalous communications, no static, nothing.
What about the anomaly? Just before we entered, readings showed that it was a living organism?
Alive?
Do you have a theory?
No, ma'am. I'd like to assume the science officer's console and do as many readings as I can in as short amount of time as possible. That may give us some indication as to what this anomaly is and perhaps tell us what happened to the rest of the crew.
Agreed. It would be the next logical course of action. Conclusions? I assume you are all monitoring your stations?
Secondary department heads are monitoring the area.
I want everyone to take their assigned stations at the bridge. At the first sign of trouble, we'll warp out of here.
What do we do, Commander?
We stay for as long as we can. Dismissed.
Okay, makes sense. Like give it a time frame. Oh, if you can rescue the men, and if you tried your best, then they have no choice but to abandon them.
Mason, grab a tricorder. I want to make a full sweep of the captain's quarters. See if there's any trace of the captain.
Anything?
Nothing. I knew it was a long shot, but I was just hoping for something. Let's get back to the bridge.
Okay, I think I may understand now. Okay, if there is no trace of the captain anywhere, odds are the men does not exist. The men on the ship does not exist. Like whatever that living being was, maybe it's some kind of living being that can time traveled. Who knows? And it made the men disappear. Man, Star Trek should possibly get into that kind of situations too. Where living beings that are huge that can indeed drastically change the makeup of the universe. Man, wouldn't that be awesome? Okay, I'm just looking at these women. I think all the men jumped off the ship screaming. I guess that might be true. Who knows?
Reports? Ship stationary, Commander. No change in position.
Engine room reports ready.
Communications all quiet.
Commander, I have the results of my analysis.
How do you interpret this?
It would seem that this anomalous space creates a containment field that separates biological organisms into identical environments to prevent procreation.
Oh.
That would mean...
Okay. Okay, so it is saying that the women are separated from the men. So this living being that sends them into a wormhole actually made a dimension for men. Yeah, they separated the men and the women in 2 different dimensions. So the men are not dead. So they are basically transported to another dimension. Where it's all men only. Okay.
That X and Y chromosomes are incompatible here. Sort of like matter and antimatter. The nature of this entity is to separate the crew by gender, host them in symbiotic vessels.
Yep, I thought so. Okay. So, okay. So what this person is saying is definitely like what I said before, is that this being just, like, I don't know if it's Q. We just can't copulate with the women. Possibly.
And then expel them.
Okay, so this okay, so I guess it depends on the dimension that the men was left in. That could the men be in a dimension where they're in horrible pain all the time? Or could the men be in Party Central? Could the men be in a dimension where it's boring not to have women around? And then someone invented beer, and everything was fine again. Oh, that would been so awesome. The miracle power of beer.
Ma'am, stellar cartography indicates that this area of space is collapsing.
Report.
It came out of nowhere, Commander. Readings indicate... They're the same readings as when we first entered the anomaly.
Confirmed.
That
Commander,
one in
collapse
front looks
is
like
imminent.
she just peed herself.
Time?
Maybe 3 minutes.
Kabir, if we don't get out of here, we never will.
Helm, set course to 257 Mark III. All ahead slow.
Yep. Yep. Right the frick there. I had a feeling of that. It was okay, so it really is it is about dimension. But knowing that the men and women are definitely was still there, but the men cannot see the women and the women cannot see the men due to they're in different dimensions. This one over here could be the men, and that one there is the women. Yep, men only. Men
Sir,
only
stellar
dimension.
cartography indicates this area of space is collapsing.
Science. I came out of nowhere, Captain. Readings indicate... Same readings as when we entered.
Confirmed.
Captain, the collapse is imminent. Time. Maybe.
Okay, the science officer is like a combo between Data and Spock. Yeah, you're right about that, Mama.
3 minutes.
Jack, we have to leave now, or we never will.
Helm, set a course 257 Mark III. Ahead all slope.
Notice one is blue and the one is pink. Yeah, that's true. Okay, man, R.I.P., dude. R.I.P. 1961 to 2020. He was definitely around the time. Yeah, he was definitely at the time that Star Trek started. Man. I had to admit, that was pretty darn cool. But there was something that I didn't like about the video, even though the concept is cool. But the idea of using classic dramatic music kind of thing, you know, like classic cued dramatic music kind of thing, I'm not much of a fan for that. But other than that, it was definitely darn good. Yeah. Yeah, see? Someone died. Yeah, this guy died. It looks like. No, not you, Epif. It's this guy here. Okay. Okay, now then, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the concept of having two different dimensions. Two different dimensions, once for the men only, once for the women only. But knowing that I do believe that in Star Trek there is definitely something similar to that, that if the ship was split into two from different dimensions, it would actually mess up the ship integrity. So odds are, they're practically flying around in pinatas. Yeah, both the women and the men are flying in ships that may have the integrity of a pinata. Oh, it says you'll me missed. Ah, okay. Okay. That was definitely darn cool. Classic feel of Star Trek. Yeah, definitely the feel of classic Star Trek. The acting was good. But I can understand that it's not professional. But still, it must be their first fan film. Not exactly sure. But I can only assume that once they get used to reenacting Star Trek, being in front of a camera and stuff like that, then perhaps they could indeed get better. Which is cool. Man, even today's Star Trek couldn't think of an idea like that. To have two different dimensions where the men and women can't see each other even though they are in the same area. That's pretty darn cool. I gotta give it a like. That was awesome. Okay, let me go ahead and copy that and paste it here. Copy the link there. Okay. Okay. Now, I do agree with this person here. Like, for instance, what if the males and females are used to being separated? Would they want to try to bring the ship back together? So that the males and females can coexist? Man. Okay. Yeah, see, the music score is a little overdone. The one with the classical cue the dramatic music thing. That was cool. Have to admit that was cool. Constitution class. Ah, I got it. Oh, it's a Valiant. Ah, the USS Valiant. Good ship.
My team is ready, Captain.
Ah, landing party.
Your actions can prevent a war.
Understood, sir.
Makes sense, yeah. Federation's not about war.
I'll set your team down at the child's last known coordinates, totally unobserved.
Future.
Oh, man. I thought there was some kind of hyper beam. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Usually when something like that happens, if something were to happen with the teleportation, it would definitely mess up the molecules in a person. Hence why that teleportation can be risky. One small mistake in teleportation, you would end up having your head looking at your butt. Like, the episode is called Animals, okay? Ah, classic phasers. And I don't know what that big thing is. Oh, that's a freaking Nerf gun.
You okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, teleportation gives you a headache, yeah.
Team! Let's see what the hell just happened. Filter to Valiant. Come in, Valiant.
We're being jammed, but I can't find its source or its location.
Valiant is under attack.
Mission is not changed. Let's get out of here before this place is crawling with dragons.
Wait, look over there.
What's she doing? Wait! Come back!
Look out! Dragon!
Is she carrying a sweeper? Yeah, yeah, she's possibly carrying a sweeper. Because she wants to sweep up those guys that are shooting at them. Ah, that's, oh, I see. It's a sniper. Ah, that thing is a sniper. Okay.
You okay? Bastard dregs.
Yeah, that wound is not looking good.
I've heard that their weapons are designed to cause excruciating pain. It's true. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Buck up, Lieutenant. You are of no use to me if you can't take a little pain out here. There. We've got to get moving. There's bound to be more dragons, and they know we're here.
With all due respect, sir, look at me. I'm not going anywhere fast.
Then I've
Come
got
on.
to move on without you. You heard the captain. Mission takes precedence. If they come back, shoot to kill.
What happened to leave no one behind?
And I expect you to slaughter them like that.
What happened to leave no one behind, man? That's not Starfleet way of doing things. See you later then, babe. Yeah.
Landing party to Valiant. Come in, Valiant.
And then she shoots him. Yeah, that's true. That could possibly be it. Yeah, with her sweeper, yeah. Sweep up those mother effers. Hey, just in time. More babes. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's right, man. That's what you get for leaving no one behind. Don't go near the kid.
Everything's okay. Everything's all right. You did good.
Bob Ross painting.
Come on. Still being jammed.
They don't have 5G on that planet. Don't point a gun at her, man.
Wake. May want to go back inside. It's about to get cold.
No.
What do you mean, no? I think I'll rank you, little lady.
No, sir.
Your father may be the head of this settlement, but as long as I'm in charge, you will do exactly as I say.
I did save your life. So the way I see it, you owe me.
Ah, you got a kid.
Cute kid. Now get back inside.
Nope. Man, she saved your butt, man. Happy little hills, happy little flowers.
Gotta get moving. Can't stay in one place too long.
And happy little Walmart tent.
I think that's the source of the jamming.
Ah, it's that building.
Take this. Here. Don't hesitate to shoot. And remember, they're not like you and me. They're animals.
Giving a little kid a responsibility like that.
Hilton here.
Sir, I just fought off another raid, but my phaser's losing power. I don't know how long I can hold on.
Lieutenant, keep this channel closed. You'll compromise our location. Hold your position. That's an order.
I guess it would make sense. The enemy can indeed triangulate. Yep, they can triangulate. Yep. Yeah, stealth attack. Ugh. He's losing it. Yeah, he is. Overkill. 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 Overkill, man. Overkill. I can.
Hilton to Valiant. Come in, Valiant. Valiant, come in.
Bishop here. What's your status, Chief?
I have the girl, Captain. Permission to bring aboard.
Negative. We are under attack. Find a safe place to hold out until we can lower our shields and beam you aboard.
Affirmative, Captain. Hilton out. What the hell? I thought I told you to stay put. You getting yourself killed ain't gonna help anybody out.
He is losing it, yes.
Let's get out of here.
I guess the planet does have a neurological effect on him.
Look, I'm not the best with kids, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. Let's go, kid.
Ellie.
What?
My name is Ellie, not Kid.
Ah. She's a strong kid.
Let's go.
Yeah, she's a strong kid. Okay, their phasers are not getting through the shields. There we go. Uh-oh. Not again.
Basic maneuver. Full impulse.
Got it. Yes. Yeah.
Shields are holding, but they're weakening. Minor damage detects 10, 11, and 15. I'm deploying damage control teams.
Transfer auxiliary power to the shields and reroute phaser power through the warp engines.
All right.
I thought that would make your day.
Yeah, it's an engineer's thing.
Despite the
Scotty would be happy.
Not determine its location, but it is within 5,000 kilometers.
Get me a weapons lock. When it decloaks, fire phasers, full strength.
Captain, we're receiving a coded message. It's the USS Constitution.
On screen.
Captain Bishop, we are en route to your position. ETA is 2 hours and 12 minutes. The Republic and the Hood are set to join us as well.
Better late than never, Captain.
F yeah.
Until you arrive.
What's your situation?
Got a security team down on the planet and they've got the girl. But we can't beam them aboard until those renegade Dragons are dealt with.
Understood, Jack. Hold tight, we'll be there shortly. McCann out.
Stay sharp.
What's he waiting for?
They saw what we did to the other ship. And now they're wondering if they want to risk taking on one of the Federation's most advanced class of starship.
Well, that's for sure. She's definitely got her second wind now.
Frankly, I can't wait for them to decloak.
So basically what it's looking like that the Dregs are pirates, I can only suspect. And that the starships are playing Pirate Hunter.
You hungry? You're gonna need to eat to keep your strength up out here.
I watched you kill them. All of them. The hate in your eyes, the lack of remorse. You took everything I had to kill. Yet, you did it so easily.
And? Your point?
Solo disregard. This generation has for life and diversity. You seem to enjoy it.
How dare you?
Yeah, he did.
I did what I did to keep us alive.
It doesn't mean you have to enjoy it. All life is precious, and killing is wrong.
These creatures that you are protecting are the same ones that destroyed your village and countless other humans with it. What do you propose we do? Stand around and let countless humans be slaughtered and do nothing about it?
But don't turn yourselves into them.
We can't keep killing one another. The war has gone on long enough, and it must end.
It's not that simple.
We create life where there is none. We build ships with the power to transverse the stars. But we can't figure out how to get along. It's sad.
Yeah, well, we didn't start this fight. They did.
And you're well too eager to continue it. Why do you hate them so much?
Because they're different. They're aggressive, and they lack the moral compass to inhabit a planet with intelligent life forms.
Everyone in this galaxy is different.
Yeah, that's true.
The Vulcans landing in Montana all those years ago might have ushered in a new era of prosperity. But in my mind, all they did was trash up our society.
There's an old saying on Earth.
Xenophobia.
Change is good.
There's an even older saying. Trust nothing that's unlike yourself.
So the truth is revealed. You are prejudiced. So little progress has been done in such a long span of time. Pathetic.
Wow.
And just who the hell are you?
Ambassador of this planet and my people. And furthermore, I submit your way of thinking are obsolete.
But you're just a
Child, yes. And apparently age is not a defining factor in intelligence. We're smarter than you adults give us credit.
I don't doubt it.
It's my responsibility to end this conflict and bring about a peaceful settlement between the Dragon and the Federation.
So that's why getting off this planet is so important to you.
Yes.
You're a dreamer, little lady. The dregs are alien trash. And no matter how you dress them up, that's all they'll ever be.
Okay.
Alien trash.
Okay, so this is how it is in Star Trek. This one. Okay.
Get down!
Ah, a mortar. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's cool.
Trust nothing. Because they're different, and I expect slaughter.
This is good.
Will he recover? Yes, he will. I didn't find any lasting effects. Physically, at least. I'll be on the bridge.
Is she okay?
Yes, the ambassador survived.
No.
No, Chief. She's dead.
Ah. Leave no one behind.
Doctor, do you mind if I visit Mr. Hilton?
You may. Make it quick, though. He needs his rest.
This is good.
Shouldn't have left her. She'd be alive now if I hadn't left her.
You don't know that.
Yeah, I do. They're animals. Like I said, wild animals.
You have to learn to let go of this hate. Nothing good will ever come from it.
gives me strength.
Hate gives you strength?
I will avenge her death. Wait. After I got shot, I blacked out. And I wound up back on the ship. What happened?
After I fired off the canyon, all but one of the aliens were killed.
A dragon saved.
Yeah.
Yes.
A dragon.
One day you'll have to learn that life is much more than black and white.
Yeah, you tell him, lady. Okay. Wow. Okay. I don't know where to start. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, tackling on subjects that classic Star Trek took on. Perhaps even in TNG also took on, but knowing that this one took the same kind of stuff that previous generation Star Trek did, but knowing that they did it in a way that it's like, wow. Okay, where to start? Where to freaking start? This, okay. So, the guy in the red suit, the guy, I can only assume that red means security officer. Okay, so red is security officer or landing party officer. He has a prejudice against the dregs. He has developed so much hatred for the dregs that it is like Captain Picard when he goes up against the Borg. Captain Picard enjoys the slaughter of the Borg. But knowing that Captain Picard, when he got talked to, when he talked back from the lady from First Contact, Picard realizes that he is like freaking Captain Ahab seeking revenge against a white whale, also known as Moby Dick. And it almost completely destroyed him, his crew, and his entire ship. Mr. Worf wanted to made a command decision. You know, he let Picard know, saying that we should evacuate while we still had the chance. Picard didn't do that until the lady in First Contact talked him out of it. So then, the lady snapped Picard out from his vengeance spree, or thinking of revenge. Man, I can only assume that this episode, that it takes inspiration from First Contact. Man. And also, the guy was not that good when it comes to kids. So knowing that he left his partner, a fellow Starfleet person, to her death, technically. Yeah, in a way, to her death. Maybe he could have been maybe she could have been alive if he were to help out. Man, and all because that guy had a prejudice against the dregs, but knowing that Starfleet and the dregs have been fighting so much that Starfleet, the Federation became the dregs. Reverted back to the primal instincts of not seeking peace, but rather keep the war coming along. It's like the war has been raging for so long that people don't even remember how it started. Or that people would think that the war started off with stupid reasons. Maybe correct reasons, maybe stupid reasons, but knowing that each generation has their own opinions to change. Man. That was something. That was awesome. That was awesome. Okay. The film has been crafted with great care. You should be proud. Engaging cool space battles and really nice touches of illusion. The story is paramount, and you made bold choices. How soon we forget. And bravo, and the girls' acting was perfect. Man. Man. Great film, a very much needed message for today's time. A reminder of why films like yours are needed, my friend. Man. Just don't know what to say. It's like they managed to make an entire movie. Matter of fact, no. Normally, back in the day, Star Trek episodes was usually around a half hour long. Man. That was awesome. Your special effects is top notch, just the erase the part indeed. F yeah. Bravo Sulu. The font of animals from old comic book. Ah, because it's a retro episode. Okay. This turned out as bright and beautiful as I imagined it would. Sorry, I couldn't make it for the premiere. Man. Now this. Man. I just don't know what to say, man. Okay, did I make sure I put a link? Yes, I did. Oh, wait, but I didn't. Okay, copy that one. Okay, then we paste you here. Okay. Okay. There we go. That was awesome. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. CBS, the Paramount owned intellectual rights society. Okay. Oh, there's Pacific Rim. Okay. Oh, the Pacific Rim Part 2, I watched that one before. Star Trek TNG. A Tale of Two Cities fan film. Oh, that's 7 years ago, before the fan film guidelines. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's 2 months ago. Is it made by the same people? I don't know. I remembered I watched that one before. Okay. Boston names Leonard Nimoy Day. Oh, maybe there's actually news about Pacific 201? I knew this was going to happen. I knew this might happen. People are following the people who are making fan films followed exactly to the letter of the fan film guidelines. And knowing that they have potentially made something better than the official stuff. I knew at some point it was going to happen. Maybe it's not that, but man. Let's see. Yep, 125,000 views for Pacific 201. Okay, that was fun. That was definitely fun. Okay, there's see how much likes I got on the stream. Okay, I got 3. Okay. Okay, everybody, it looks like this is gonna be it for today's live stream. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to make an announcement on this earlier, but I did in fact got the Minecraft server to work again. So that means tomorrow we'll be playing Minecraft multiplayer. And I'm hoping that this time it will work. But anyways, everybody, well, you get the idea. To see if it works, like meaning that hopefully it doesn't get griefed. Because it would really suck. But anyways, luckily for me, I created a backup for just a situation. But I'm hoping that you'll have yourselves a good day. And once again, we'll be playing Minecraft tomorrow on